I think my light here in my bedroom is failing. This LED fixture all throughout the basement, except for in the laundry room. There are these standard integrated flush mount, close mount LED disc light things. They're from 2015. That's around the time they were installed, I think. Around 2015. So that's over. That's 10 years, I'm pretty sure. I think. I'm pretty sure. 10 watts, 650 lumens, 3000 K. I think these might be able, are supposed to also be able to mount to a recessed can. But these ones, they're just installed on octagon boxes all throughout the basement here. But this is the first one this one here is the first one that looks like it's failing. But for 10 years and pretty much continuous use, it's actually pretty impressive, because there's all these ones in here, all in here in my bedroom. There's one here, there's one there in the shower, and then all of these ones, these four over here, and that one right there. So in 10 years, this one here is, yeah, it's definitely failing. It's dimmer than these ones. I can know it's failing because if I take the cover off here, see if I can do this with one hand. I should be able to. There it goes. That's loose. There's supposed to be the screw is holding it on, because it's like that on this one. As you can see, there is some dead LEDs. I could probably show it more if I dim it down. There's definitely some dead LEDs on the board. You can see them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there you go. You can see the dead ones. Because if we compare it to this guy, light other than the ceiling one. Pop this off. Probably could have done it on that one. That one was see, all those work. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 LEDs. This one, there's 10. But there's only... Oh, they're gonna come off. full as it can go. See the 10 there. 10 on here. That's not even glowing. How many are those ones? I really turned it down. Yeah, so it looks like there's only 6 working. So there's 4 on there that are not. See, there's 4 working. I don't know why there's not screws. There's supposed to be. This one's screwed on, as you can see. So, yeah, this one's definitely failing because there's 4 LEDs dead. But for these all, I think these were all installed in 2015. They're dated 2015. I think these were all installed around that time period. For one of them to already start failing, that's actually not bad for being installed for 10 years and then one starting to fail. And thankfully we have this spare, and that one was installed right here over the TV. See that blank plate? It was here. He was here because, and then we took it out because it was shining on the TV. It was annoying. But yeah, there's this one here is starting to fail after 10 years of these being installed. Pretty sure it's 10 years. That sounds about right, actually, to be honest. It's interesting that I bet you, I don't know why there's no screws. There's supposed to be screws. I think the reason why these have lasted so long is because the LED, the little board, is mounted directly onto this metal heat sink. So that dissipates some of the heat. But this one, it doesn't have a screw, so it's probably the reason why it's failing, because it's just a board. It's not too warm now that I have it dimmed, but if I turn it up, it gets warmer. It should be like that. This one. So yeah, there's this LED light here that's starting to fail in my bedroom. Hang on, let me get these covers back on. So yeah, I failed one here. And even you can tell actually it's falling down. You can kind of see in the board there that board's falling down. And it acts differently too. Like on the dimmer. Just watch those two as I dim it. That one's still. It doesn't even really dim. Like that's as low as it goes on the dimmer. And this one's brighter than the others. Like, look at that. all the rest of these, and then there's just that one bright one. That just acts weird too. Yeah, like, look at that. They're all dimmed. And that one's bright. They buzz too on the dimmer. But they've always done that. They buzz on this Geenie Smart dimmer, and they buzz on these Lutron Maestro CL dimmers. Like, these ones buzz too. But these ones are all fine. After going for 10 years. And this one was like uninstalled pretty much, so this thing's been sitting around for 10 years, so it's basically brand new. So like it's got very low hours on it is what I'm trying to say. Look, like everything's dimmed and this one's bright. It's buzzing loud too. More than the other ones. There, it shut off. No. It shuts off there, now it's bright again. Oh, there it goes. Sometimes it dims and sometimes it doesn't. And these ones aren't really buzzing at all. It's just this one. And like I said, they've always buzzed a little bit, but like not terrible. Like sometimes it sticks on and sometimes it doesn't. And even like if you look around the room, you can just tell the difference. The dimness, you can tell that one is dimmer than the other ones. When you look around the room, you can just tell there's the dim spot from the fixture there. And then if it does this, then you get the opposite. Yep. So this thing is definitely failing. We'll see when it starts flashing or just dies completely, and then I'll put this one in to replace it. This one should last for a while, for a while. because like I said, it has low hours on it, considering it's been sitting in the laundry room in my in just sitting around for most of its life. So yeah, 10 years that these have been installed, if I'm doing my math right. 2015. Hey Google, what's 2015 minus 2025?
The answer is -10.
Yeah, 10 years. I was right. Just had to make sure. So, we'll see what happens with this thing. I'll keep an update on you. What it does as it fails more. And then this guy will go in its place. If we didn't have that, we'd have to replace it with something else, like a different fixture, because I don't think these are made anymore. So, the good thing we have it. So we have one replacement, one backup. Now we won't have any backups once that goes there, because it's definitely going there, because that thing is failing and being weird, and yeah, well, you saw what it's doing. So yeah, and if another one goes out after that one goes in, we'll just have to buy one of these LED things that looks similar to this and put it, like, maybe get one that's kind of wet rated and put it in the back, like put it where it's not gonna be noticeable that it's different. Like if another one dies, I would pull this one down, maybe put a different one here, and then move this one to one of the, if any of these other ones fail, or in the bathroom, pull that one down, and put it and replace one of these and put something different in the bathroom. You know, wet, damp rated fixture, of course. I'm surprised this one's held up, because it's above the shower and it's the humidity, although there is a fan in here. But yeah, no, this one's been fine. What the hell? Why is that all dirty? I did have a shower this morning. Yeah, this thing's been fine, to be honest, somehow, which is, I find interesting. That has LED bulbs in it. None of the little Amazon no-name whatever things that I put in there, none of those have failed. But that was a year or two ago, I think. Yeah, after 10 years of these being installed, these were all put in 10 years ago when we did this basement, around 10 years. I think that was roughly about right in 2015, I think. This is the first one that's starting to fail. It's actually quite impressive, I think. I don't know. Anyway, and these ones get pretty much daily use, so. Like 4 or 5 hours, like 8 hours in the evening. Sometimes they're on just during the day too, because sometimes they just get left on. But yeah, the fact that they get pretty much constant use for the last 10 years, and only this one has started to fail just now in 2025, that's, I don't know. That's pretty impressive to me, to be honest. Anyway, I'll keep you guys updated on what happens with this thing. But expect in the next couple of months to see this thing failing and me putting that one in. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.